We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a fifth-year student. Term begins on the 1st of September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you, and you will be accompany and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic for those under the age of 17 outside school. However, due to your unique circumstance, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor uh,
Yes.
Elezabar Fig to help you hone your spell casting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of the term feast and sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmaster.
What, you're not streaming, right?
I'm streaming.
On Twitch?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I have to refresh. What? Didn't show you. What you got, secret? Oh, there you are. Alright. Alright. Pick your character. A free round, 5-5 mandatory. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Having fun with your watching Valorant games?
It's definitely raises your blood pressure.
I wonder why, like, there's a scar option.
Just so you look scarred, dude, if you want to be Harry Potter. Do you know if muting the stream does anything? Like, does it not count towards your view or something?
I don't think so. Like, it takes like a few minutes for you even to register people sometimes. Voice 1. What does Voice 1
That
sound
was
like?
quite something.
What does Voice 2 sound like?
I'm eager to get to
You only get
Hogsmeade.
2? Oh. That'd be cool if you could do yourself.
No, it's just the
A
fact
few
that...
cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Why didn't they...
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Why didn't they just say male or female voice?
Yeah. I think we're close to a point where like
That was quite something.
we could record our voice in the game and then they could.
Yeah, no, I'm just laughing at the fact that it's like Voice 1 and Voice 2. In my brain, I'm thinking you got multiple different voice actors, right? But I didn't realize it was just the binary choice of
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
male and female.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Jesus.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
What is it like going the other direction?
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
What's the point of this option?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Is it just me, or are these options just bad?
That was quite something.
Yeah, it's not great. Not great.
Boop. Wait a minute. So even though you've chosen a male character, you can go wherever. Sure, whatever. I'm a little bit confused on that.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Hey dude, you didn't put Slytherin anything in your title.
Okay. I didn't even think about that.
What? Oh, you gotta check it. Guys, you gotta incite the crowd, you know.
What should I put down? Like,
The WB. Oh no.
yeah.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
There you go.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
I'm surprised
Mr.
he doesn't go on the
Osric is
train.
prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
It's a goblin.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly.
Dun,
To keep
dun,
it safe.
dun.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol. What's that glow? I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard.
Animation's
How
pretty
did you...
Wait!
Yeah, it is.
We did
Hang on!
You know, we gotta introduce a
Ooh.
goblin. Rest in peace, our berry driver.
The key! Give me your hand!
Hello, squirrel.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
Do you
What
get
the hell
eaten?
got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never.
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
Hey, dude. What's up?
I would,
What's up?
Just playing Hogwarts.
but stay close. We've no idea who created this port key.
Is there a new game?
Or why.
Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy. Oh my god.
Yep.
Legacy of what?
It's basically 100 years before the plot of Harry Potter.
How far did that port key take us?
I told
Farther
Nico to
from
put something
London than the
Slytherin related
carriage
in his title
travelled.
because he's going Slytherin. And all
We're
I do is
somewhere in the
references.
Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason.
They-
We're 10
your
minutes.
character
And
name
I believe
is
that
Secret
she, and now George, died
who
in
cares,
pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead
Consistency, you
to.
know?
If you're sure you're all
It's a
right
very nice
and
looking
wouldn't
game.
mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path,
Maybe stream it
however
on YouTube or
faded it
Facebook
may
is better.
be.
I can't stream on YouTube yet.
What about Facebook?
I don't know what the requirements are for that.
Mind your step.
Because
Where do you
I have to have like
suppose your wife
1,000
got the
subscribers
port key
to
that brought
do
us
it
here?
on YouTube.
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form
really
of
pretty.
ancient magic.
Yeah, it's a great looking game.
Ancient magic.
Can you just stream on all the platforms
Yes,
simultaneously?
a powerful
could.
magic wielded by a rare
If
few.
I could,
Seems
or,
to have been
like-
lost to time.
if the applications will let me.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search.
Yes.
Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here.
Eat my lunch.
It appears to be a sort of enchantment.
John's eating lunch.
Someone wanted to block this path.
You guys went earlier?
Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Oh, I got 10 minutes on my other account.
Excellent!
Are you watching Counter-Strike? I was watching Valorant. Phase beat, what's it called? Right, TL? Did Phase beat TL? I
That
don't know,
was a
did they
bit
play
rougher
earlier?
than I'd expected.
Like, what are you watching?
Your
Navi
one
versus
was
you?
improving with every cast.
Oh, you were watching
Thank you,
earlier?
sir.
Okay, yeah. Phase, TL played Phase, and Heroic beat vitality.
Well, I kind of learned my first spell, which is to zap things.
Wait, now I don't know. TLP phase. Oh shit.
There.
Oh shit.
Nice. Where do you find this out? Like I've tried to find.
So this time I just googled phasers TL. But yeah, the websites suck, dude. HLTV is like not a great website, and Liquipedia is not a great website. Like that's literally what people use.
I'll literally go to like ESL, and they'll have like the IEM Katowice or whatever the fuck you say.
We're close
And
now. It's
I'll just look
ahead.
around and I'll have like no idea what the bracket is, who's beating who. Like I have no idea.
It's so bad. HLTV
Steady
is
yourself.
terrible.
Reparo!
They lost the first attack round.
Almost there.
Nuke is
Who's this?
what? Oh, him. He's like your teacher, kind of?
Yeah, he's like your escort to...
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy.
Drops, Nico. Do you
That
get
poor
drops?
key led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of
You
place.
need to up your title and up your tagging because your title is just literally repeating of what's gonna show up. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what this game is. That's why I'm like, I don't know what to put down.
Well, you do like Harry Potter, Slytherin.
But like your mom's a Hufflepuff.
Yeah. This other girl that's streaming the game has 158 viewers, and she's dressed as Hermione.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
She's got drops, magic, Gryffindor,
What the fuck are drops?
Harry Potter, hype.
Is there drops for this? Let me check. Oh yeah, there is drops for this.
Oh, there you go. Put those drops on.
What are drops even?
It's like you watch the stream for a certain amount of time, and you get like in-game content.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I have to actually set that up.
Do you yourself also get the in-game content?
Yes.
Alright, well. Good for you, good for her. Oh, I'm not gonna play this game.
Whatever, you know.
I didn't even know this.
But, dude.
Where's John at?
Eat lunch.
He went to eat lunch.
Steak fried rice, he said.
Okay. Well, now I have drops enabled.
Nice.
Let's go to my Steam manager. Boop. Save. I like how it's like maybe he got lost for a second, so we're just gonna put some help menus up there.
Did you see those patch notes I posted in Discord?
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Is it like actually
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
like your aim's off from
Yeah.
your flag? Like, isn't that doesn't happen anyways?
Yeah, but they like tweaked it a little bit more so that if you have a higher ping, you have less advantage.
Professor,
You know?
this
But they fixed the
statue...
voice chat
This
bug.
may
That's
have
good.
been his home.
I don't know. I don't think that applies to me. 'Cause, like every time I've come back in, like sometimes Well, I guess if it's too long, then you can't even do text chat. Like half the time I can do text chat, but I don't know if that's like because I'm fast enough.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
I don't know, game. If you let me move more than a walk
What's
space.
this? Professor Fig!
Hold sprint.
That's the problem with games these days. Is they have all this like shitty tutorial, and, like old games used to like just
But,
have ways of making you figure it out.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is
Yeah,
there
that
a
teaches
room?
you anything.
You don't even know what you're doing.
What
Yeah,
room?
you just have
You
to
gotta
like
spend 5 minutes
touch
just
everything.
hitting buttons.
press all the
There's that
buttons.
glow again. Like the glow on the portkey container.
Like what happens if I touch this? Oh, it's over. I start over.
Well, now I can investigate it.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
Oh, it's just
I don't believe it.
Hello?
Hello, tiny goblin. We're here to steal all your stuff.
It can't be. Just a moment.
Oh, there's lots of people streaming this game. Some of them have
on
way more
Facebook,
cleavage. Yeah, some of them have way more cleavage than you do.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely.
Did you see that story about that Twitch guy that
The
like
key?
just got banned for
Your wife's
looking at
portkey.
porn of his
Oh,
co-stars
yes,
or whatever?
of course.
Yeah. Aatrox?
Looking up porn during what? During game?
No,
Or during
No,
stream?
no, he looked
way,
up like
then.
AI porn of his like co-stars of his show or whatever. I don't know.
yeah.
Oh,
Stay close.
AI, you know how there's those AI,
Because,
AI faceplates
his career's
replacements?
ruined, I guess. But like, I've never heard of like any of those people. When I saw that, I was like, oh my god, I don't know what people watch this.
Keep your hands
just goes to show you, man.
inside the car
There's a niche community
if
for
you don't
everybody.
wish to lose them.
Mundane.
So he did it on stream, or he did it.
No,
No, he like
you know when you tab out and then you show something that you're not supposed to? That's what happens.
How many vaults are there?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12.
Or deep fake
As we
porn.
speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest. Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts? They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
You know, on this roller coaster ride.
You'll want to take a breath. A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure. Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago.
Watch
It
this
was right
Hogwarts
in
game,
the
man.
deepest part of the bank. Settle in.
Or
We've
cheer
quite
on
a
these
distance
French
to go.
players. Fight game. All right, here we go. Up on defense.
He does not even stream.
Be a stream.
It's weird. Mine doesn't give me an option to watch.
They didn't show up for
Vault number.
Vault
All right,
12.
3 on 2.
Momentous
Alright,
day.
3 on 3.
On your
What
way.
game are you watching?
BGN versus mandatory. Oh! Oh! 1 on 1. Omen on Omen. Oh no. Ah. Oh shit, no time. Yeah.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glue you saw on the portkey container.
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
I could,
He
but
watches over the
need to
oldest
make life
section of the bank. Rare
much,
anyone
right?
goes there anymore.
Secret merchant spelled correctly.
Forgot to do the update. Valorant update.
What's with Valor? No Valor update?
Here
Yeah,
we
the
are.
stinger sucks again, thankfully.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the Stinger was a great gun.
It was a great gun, then it was
Yeah.
a mediocre gun, then it was a great gun
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
When was the last time this
Bad
vault
guy?
was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
Okay, so I can play.
So what magical thing
Vault
was it?
12.
Thank you for your help.
Gold. Aren't you in the bank?
Well, it holds other stuff other than gold.
An entire room, apparently.
Yeah.
Gonna hang out here and smoke some cigars.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
not me
might...
again.
Instructions
spanked.
for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door. Wait.
Yikes.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected.
We're just gonna lock you in here.
Let me think.
Yeah.
There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yeah, there.
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Okay, so
Did you bet on this? No, you didn't.
No, I did not.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's
the
that symbol
interact button?
again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor.
Open
That
the
symbol
door.
has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
they really don't want you to skip any dialogue.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault.
Understand the story.
I suspect we will need to earn our way out of
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
What do you
story,
mean
story,
earn
story.
our way out?
Hey man, they spent a lot of
Do
big
you
bucks.
think this is some sort of test?
I do, but to what end I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Update is done.
Revelio.
Oh, does nothing. Pew.
How much is this?
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That
blue
glow
thing.
again. But on the
Does this come
floor.
out for Switch?
Does this game
Can
come
I
out
buy
for Switch? Yeah, it does, but it comes out way later. I think it comes out in like April or something.
What happened?
Well, feel
When I
like there's
moved
something
towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Julio?
Are you
I
all
like this
right?
new music.
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
Is it
You
music?
seem to have caused the floor to change.
I had to download the patch.
That
twice.
statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Relaunch the-
Paul's playing too, so get on set, bro.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there,
Right.
but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Oh, they got all the stuff in here for the lock-in, huh?
Everything you need to know.
Starts next week.
Yeah, I thought it started this week.
Yeah, we get some more challengers tomorrow.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Dissecto! Levioso! Deposo!
Reflections. Signature better.
Deposo!
Terrible.
Exposo!
Man, I do no damage right now.
Wait, do you like level up?
Dissecto!
I guess so. I do 3 damage.
You have like a max stats.
Exposo! Levioso! Confringo!
When do I get sense though? This derpy little red blast is different.
Dissecto!
Oh, I'm supposed to protect myself.
Exposo! Deposo! Confringo! Levioso!
Revelio.
Deposo! Confringo!
Hey man!
Revelio.
Defenso!
I've already forgotten what the button is for motion.
Exposo! Levioso! Confringo! Deposo! Exposo!
F1, 3, T.
Stay close!
You guys playing Brimstone, dude?
Well, good luck in your game. I don't want to
Professor!
just be bugging you.
Professor Fig!
I don't know.
Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
I could do secondary duelist if you want it. Or I could play like Breach or Killjoy. What do you want to do? We should play like Breach or Killjoy.
I'll play Killjoy. You want to play Breach? Or Sage? I'll play Sage.
I just live in
like
darkness
Sage
sometimes.
is better, but
Really?
I mean, I could do Sky for the heals, I guess. We got Silva already.
Okay, so it's 1.
Lumos.
I mean, KJ. Okay.
Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Who the fuck won? Hurry up with these.
Ah, that's where they're
Are your
leading.
boys winning?
That glow again.
No, they're doing the wrong highlights. Oh, I don't think they want to do other
Protego.
highlights.
Revelio.
Frenchie
Suppose I'm
means
on my own
Frenchie.
this time.
Yeah. I think in this case, yes.
Lumos.
So they
Ag?
both could lose somehow.
Revelio.
Yeah, they say stupid shit in chat like we and
Lumos.
voila. No, I'm not even lying. I'm not even lying.
I don't think
Yeah,
we
see,
believe.
This is why I prefer the Spanish one. They just go fucking coherently crazy. Like they go crazy.
I need to align these statues
No, they
with
like
their
say a bunch of
reflections.
shit that like apparently Spanish people don't understand. It's like sounds those incoherent, but like it's like very coherent to them.
Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy.
No, but like they Spanish would be different. Don't go, don't go.
Trying to protect, Nading over. Nice.
Reloading.
Stupid.
You shitting me?
Stupid.
Got hit twice.
Flank in long right here.
Nice shot. Well done. Oh, MVR win. 11-12.
Stupid.
5.
Stupid.
I'm really happy that.
Sound like it.
Lumos.
I'm so happy.
So,
Revelio.
Wee wee.
Protego. Lumos.
unfortunate. Wait, like, what game sounds are like weird right now?
Lumos.
Logs? CT logs?
Okay. What's
Log.
this thing?
Hit on sight. Nice.
I'm acquiring a MacGuffin right now.
There you are. How did you...
Oh.
What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere
I
basin.
definitely
Don't
failed.
sing it. Don't sing it. Don't
That
sing
is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder.
it. I thought the spread was different now.
I think it's, oh, nice shot. Nice shot.
Raina's one tap in garage. How are you guys all dead? What just happened?
And this guy
Follow
just
my
walks
lead.
over here, kills him. Okay.
Hold an angle for a second. I think somebody's falling. One's
You're right, it is hard. Let's go ahead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the
Watch out for
trials will
my
have proven
grenade
themselves
timing, I guess.
worthy of that knowledge. And the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
Okay, so what cool
That's
stuff
what
are
you're
there?
seeing.
Wasn't there a phantom
The
there?
glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see
Level.
magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise.
Also, the Sova.
The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Be on your feet.
Who were they? I don't know.
Behind you.
But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right. Ranrock. Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vaults.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors.
Evil
Now,
goblins.
where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Goblins versus machines.
I know a way out. Professor!
Oh, they're on a save.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed
Like, I can't hear so much.
totally unaffected by my magic.
Really? Yeah.
Where are we?
We'll find safe.
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come,
Really?
we have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Now.
See, the ult was good.
But then you should have to reload after killing you.
Well, I finally finished the introduction of the game. How's your game going?
How long did that take? Jesus.
I'm 45 minutes into it, so a bit.
Jets in window and garage. Are we running out? All right, let's go B. Jets now into B.
Get some B, dude. Guys, go in, go in, go in, go in, go in.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
I know, like,
I'm no
they're all
expert,
alone,
but
yeah.
that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment,
two there,
I
A-Link,
ask that you
A-Link.
keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Still had a smoke. Sticking.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us.
Someone holds round every time.
The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Okay.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I can't wait to explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you.
You're alone.
A certain sense of... what is it?
Someone's watching your window. Oh my god!
It's not loyalty. Curiosity. I think it's ambition. That's the one.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Yes.
You belong in Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Okay.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Going A. Good luck, John. Get your 1. Get your 2.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Yeah, I can't hear any of these voices.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
But like I could hear like some sounds. Like I heard the bomb. I didn't hear the bomb blow up, but I heard the black machine. Good.
Oh.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Anyways, I have my ultimate ability.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Oh, you have your ultimate ability too.
Different. Starting home.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Figgs, who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What were you reading?
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Do, do, do.
That's a shitty ass turret. Oops.
Very nice and pretty.
If you do that, you'll lose.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I planted it B. I won like a 1v4.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status. A pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Straight.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you.
My bad.
They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first year. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard Chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
He only had 3 bullets, but also it looked like he might have. Robot.
Go through it. Because I'm gonna stun across here and get it. So I can stun from back here.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
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 Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue?
Revelio.
See what details the field guide can provide.
The Kelpie statue. This statue depicts Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland in Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse.
Really?
The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland.
Yeah, got me with the shotgun, dude.
Okay.
You gotta be at least good for it.
He just ran up and shotgun, dude.
Where were you playing?
I was playing behind the box. Big box.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
I did crossfire with my bot. He just one-shot me with a shotgun.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Central Hall.
He's running away though.
Right out on grass. In garage, One jumped up, I think.
Holy!
I got double dinged.
Central Hall.
Yeah, you got popped real good.
Man, I dazed 4 of them in short.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
I'm Wally on the plane.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
30 seconds ago when it was only you and Paul.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Revelio.
Showing off is a mother. You don't see that sort of behavior with a wizard.
Statues at the downs of the magical world, including a set of stone sirens encircling the fountain base. Oh, it's that thing.
Wonder how sharp Injun is then.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you.
Nice.
I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Press M for map. Main quests are the keys.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
That's kind of neat. The paintings do move.
Revelio.
Leave me be!
Went outside a sewer.
Revelio.
Still hell.
Stunning hell, watch out.
Revelio.
It goes. It's everything.
When you said hell, I thought you meant sewer. Creeping in sewer. But...
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I am going back to
You were higher ranked than me. I did 4 kills and higher ACS. How did you get more than me? This does not make sense. I got plus 20.
Revelio.
That brimstone was solved. Yeah, a lot of this list.
Revelio.
To go on a bit, we sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to go back.
Here. Behind you. There's an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice.
Like Okami.
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
I'm not sure how they're going to optimize this for the Switch if I'm having kind of a bad time with it on my computer.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm? Eh?
She's just sitting in a corner.
Very
Their
simply,
jet is just
cast
sitting in a
Accio
corner
on
in their
one of the
spawn.
seats and relinquish your excellent control there. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them to... Splendid! Don't lose your composure. That's it! Happens to the best of us. Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What's this? That is how it's done.
Accio.
Very good.
There we go. Ouch! Well played. Let us see this. Phew.
Accio.
A perfect score.
That's how you roll.
Got him, Nico.
And I can't like just run A because B's doors open and there's a person in there. It's like...
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Dude, just do the combo.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Well, the stun is...
Here we go!
Also your page.
Yes!
Accio.
Splendid!
Bishop.
Oh, dude. Where is her? Where are you going?
There we go.
Also your red stuff,
Stay focused.
Watch this. Oh no!
So maybe take some fights while we're all still alive. This dude just sat on A.
Accio.
Brilliant!
I killed Reina. I killed the person that was there.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
No, this is Lotus.
How's your game going?
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
A word, if you would.
Double satchel in there with a shotgun?
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Jesus, okay. Got triple headshotted.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Dude, I got triple headshotted.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Revelio.
Ugh.
I do wish I had a bigger trunk.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Well, that was interesting. Okay, go to the next. It's okay. I literally just watched one of the ghosts do something really weird.
So when you cast spells, do you like press a button or do you actually wave your wand in a certain way?
You just, because I'm not using a controller, it's just tapping the mouse button.
Oh, okay.
But you kind of need to turn
One more?
yourself in the direction where you need to fire.
And that's actually
the
an
corner,
RPG, like, you
20,
get levels and stuff.
Jesus. How do I not get a headshot there? Well, I know, but it's like, it's so fucking obvious where she is. You saw her. And my headshot doesn't hit her anymore. 120. The bullet goes right past her head.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something
If
a
our
little
Phoenix
larger.
did anything, like, we could have killed several of them there.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso!
Good form.
I know.
This will be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Protego. Levioso.
If only all of my students were this adept.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you.
Right there.
I
'Cause we don't
demand
have any
excellence
site
from my
control,
students.
hey.
They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
Iberian black skeletons, large giant skeleton that is in defense of the summit, it's a legendary trophy transportation room.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
There's so much dialogue that goes on.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Map. I'm here, and I need to go there. Oh.
76 on Judd. Stupid,
Come on, I can hop this tiny railing.
Yeah, she's there.
One of them deserves more than a tea.
Nice. That was not a headshot. Nate?
I'm sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster.
Revelio.
Tell him how very much he's the spot.
Place, and then was it anything else who famously saved from an army of Dementors? Okay.
Where do I just hear Nico?
Hmm?
Good thing the owlery is away from the room.
Even Ferdinand Octavius Pratt gets hung pride of place, and here's me in a stink. I should demand a rehanging.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Am I going the wrong way?
Dude. 95 on Zola.
Revelio.
But I haven't found one. Probably for the best. I'd be at the 3 room pick all day.
He was stairs. Be upper. It's at 95.
142 staircases.
Your sage isn't doing anything, so.
Hello.
There's my sage.
Revelio.
Transfiguration courtyard is the likeness of a paragon on top of this.
Nico, read yourself.
Streaming, dude.
Well, I don't think a stream can understand what he's saying.
Yeah, I'm kind of mumbling. Sorry.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Entry room.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see.
Pushed A last.
Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
We got a Spectre.
Done.
Ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
New spells. Okay.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Revelio. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Levioso! Accio! Got it. Revelio.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Accio!
Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Accio.
no sense to me why first-years don't study Abacus.
Flying on a boat.
There's something in
Revelio.
I dropped one of the crystal balls in divination. Shattered everywhere. I was mortified.
Revelio.
Well, fancy meeting you then.
Doubt there's ever been a headmaster. Dubious honor indeed.
Is he there? Why are we shooting? One might be a drop.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
57? Not a money. Fucking Phoenix, you suck if you don't get this. Oh, you suck.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Revelio.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Oh god.
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree.
My game bugged out. don't know how to fix it. Maybe if I keep walking, it'll fix itself. Wait, I got it.
Revelio. Accio. Accio.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Way 134 and 140. Through the box? How does he even know I'm there?
Oh, they did. And then you just shot John.
We had that too, but if our face would have just come through this, we could have actually cleared sight.
Why'd you abandon your boy?
He was permanently stuck inside of a wall.
Oh,
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel.
I mean, he
The
started
way I
walking
see it,
backwards,
I'd
and
be
then,
wise to keep
and
an
then
eye
he
on
decided
you.
to walk himself permanently in a wall.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Really? Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite a character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Okay.
I think Professor Weasley is finished.
No.
Not cast successfully.
Revelio.
vendor might seem like harmless fun.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? Nothing like finding just the right thing. If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Can they not fucking delay for more, dude? Play time, dude. It's like they started attacking Snape 2 seconds later.
Big game.
You can stop it.
Toadstool tails always made me
Accio.
Well, hello there. Oh, hello there. Please come in.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Good luck on you guys' next game.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Revelio.
The Magic Neep cart. This cart belongs to Timothy Teasdale, who runs the Magic Neep. He enjoys being in the thick of things and engaging with customers outside his shop. Sign waving.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio.
And then the last thing on my list is the wand store, which right there.
Let's go.
Work hard and don't be afraid to
Merlin, blooming
Accio. Revelio.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm
For a
looking
new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Man, are you about to have a Voldemort moment, Nika?
No.
You have the same wand as an evil wizard?
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
Well, What house are you?
This is proving to be
Slytherin?
trickier than I had anticipated.
Okay.
How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are.
Obviously, it's gonna be the third one that we pick. You know, we gotta get some hijinks in.
Yes. I think you might be the one. Here. Take it.
Okay.
How intriguing. Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. Curious indeed.
Flexibility. Whippy.
How intriguing.
Eat meats. What's this guy's name? I'll eat meats.
Curious indeed.
Nice clutch, eat meats.
Let's see.
He likes your gun the best.
How intriguing.
Life, man.
There we go.
Good shooter.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
I usually aim at the body though.
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. Accio! Revelio!
Oh, it's outside. The Ollivander's Wand Shop. Wands of a variety of meats and all manner of flexibilities and magical cores. Okay. The 3 broomsticks. Ooh. Maybe this one. Oh, I can't.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Accio!
Revelio.
My father always taught me to keep my wand of Thank you. Attacked by a word.
Get these perfect wallbang.
Revelio.
Find myself scurrying.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Whoa, I rolled right into it.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually. Springo! Potato! Stupefy! Senna! What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done! Look out! Finger! Potato! That's right, you lumbering lout! He's
Keep
faltering!
throwing all the barrels at
A
it.
few more hits should do the job!
Invoke that ancient magic.
Goodness!
Yep.
A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Okay, so it's this part.
Levioso.
Oh,
Reparo.
Oh, hello there.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Reparo. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Revelio.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
I do.
You should
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. You won't be disappointed. That's a glad...
Vengeance? It's a... it's like a comedy. Dry comedy. Ashton Kutcher's in it. BJ Novak. I don't know if he's actually in anything else.
He's in the office. Are you kidding?
Oh, alright, he is in the office.
And Inglourious Basterds.
He was in Inglourious Basterds.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined.
But if you like
You're
the
most
office,
welcome
I
to
guess you'll
peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
As soon as I try to help you guys, I get shot from behind.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is Working with Rookwood?
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
I would go dish though.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome.
So yeah,
Butterbeer's on
watch
me.
Vengeance tonight, and then we can talk about it.
Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly.
No, it's a movie.
Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with
Ran out of bullets.
How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Just go wide.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
You must return to the common rooms for the night. Press M to access map. Select the Hogwarts button. Okay.
Oh my gosh. 69.
Oh, there it is.
Wow, they actually came.
Gringotts. Okay.
Can somebody shoot at the person that's in heaven? Yeah, we're about to.
Revelio.
Moving into the Great Hall. My sister will be home for the holiday.
Accio. Revelio.
Seems that's off limits to me.
I hadn't met any of my cousins.
I didn't get that.
I've always said that travel more than
Omen didn't shoot his gun or do anything. They must
Accio. Revelio.
I can't hear him on. I can't hear us on this stream.
Hmm?
But also try to talk to him. He's not talking to me.
What's up?
No, I was talking to him on stream.
What's up?
Oh. What's like your main quest right now? Like, what are you doing?
Basically the main premise of this game is to figure out ancient magic stuff and I guess the main character's backstory, because it's kind of weird that he's kind of old and hasn't gone to school, but is really good at magic for some reason.
Our team just runs into the same grenades every round.
I just muted myself just so when I say stuff it doesn't bug your game.
Oh yeah.
I can't, dude. I can't hit anybody anymore. It's just impossible.
Do 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 do.
Revelio.
No free loot to jag.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Sir, what about the goblins?
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
Wow.
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Okay. I like how I'm already level 5 without any combat, really. So I need to go to the bottom of the staircase.
heads about this? Might some kind soul help me?
Hmm? What's up?
The game is too high quality.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament. Might some kind soul help me?
Yes, side quest.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
That's probably why they don't,
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
While I'm shooting him, those first like 3 bullets didn't hit him at all because he stood up as I shot.
Oh, quests.
Revelio.
Oh, not again! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as we're only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek. Please, Peeves, you'll make me late. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon canon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have 1 weekly swim! Whee!
Okay, you
That was strange.
Where did you get your dress?
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there. Revelio. Levioso.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven
Rope
things
it?
up,
Yeah.
the winner is awarded a prize.
Yeah, rope it.
Interested?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining
I
pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone.
Checks.
So, care to step into the ring?
Oh!
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
He got that one.
Levioso.
Confringo. Come on.
Revelio.
Also,
Levioso.
don't shy away now. Give them what for?
Sego.
Confringo.
Mind the one!
Levioso. You're better than that. Sendo. Levioso.
I could never duel like that.
Well, that ended quickly.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again. Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Levioso.
Confringo.
Levioso.
Don't shy away now. Levioso.
There goes my wager.
Levioso. Act as the winner.
Accio. Accio! That's all you've got? Revelio.
You're better than that.
Sendo. Come on. Accio.
Potato, Levioso. Levioso.
Oof. Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Levioso. Protego. Accio. Accio.
Cinder. Springo. Cinder.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Accio.
Uh-oh.
Cinder.
Protego.
The one.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Accio.
Levioso. 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 Potato.
Accio.
Levioso.
Protego. Stupido.
I could never duel like that. Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio.
Nicely done.
Levioso.
That's it.
Levioso. Levioso. Accio.
Excellent form. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
There we go. Let's go to graphics, because I'm just curious if I can... I wonder if that will fix it. I don't scream terror as much now. Okay. Now where to next? Next quest.
Incendio!
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Okay.
Silent as a grave.
Okay, so just don't get caught.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me?
Mm-hmm.
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Trust.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Revelio.
Use basic spells while undetected to lure 30 figures away. Okay.
Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear. There's no need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
Best to avoid these books if possible, due to not as much to their tendency to fly away from one another. Events, spectacular dribble, no educational value whatsoever.
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Levioso.
This is the put together spell, right?
Reparo.
Who have we here?
Oh, it's Peeves.
Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Accio. Incendio!
Well, I guess that didn't light them up.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it!
That's nice.
Where might this lead?
Into more cutscenes. Probably. Well.
Oh. Accio! Revelio! Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Your gift for ancient magic accumulates by successfully striking and taking damage. Successfully 10-hit combos begin generating ancient magic power-ups. Collecting these will greatly fill your ancient magic mirror and cover a small amount of health. Okay.
Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Incendio. Accio. Levioso.
I don't have any spells. Wait.
Accio. Protego. Revelio.
Yeah, I don't have any spells for that.
Accio. Revelio.
But nothing that goes to that. Huh.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Revelio. Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Lots of knights in here.
Levioso. Protego.
Oops.
Levioso. Protego. Stupefy.
Wait, what? Why did that work?
Protego. Protego. Levioso. 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 Accio. Protego.
Well, at least I got there.
It is a book after all.
wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient.
This game's pretty cool, dude.
I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
How long do you think this game is? You're like 3.5
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
I mean, I feel like it'll probably go for at least 20 hours. I mean, that's if I'm not going for any side quests or anything else, you know?
Are you gonna play again, or are you doing a side quest, or you don't care?
I'll probably play until I've at least finished one playthrough of this game. Like, I'm still wondering when do I get the good stuff? The good stuff down here. Kills enemies instantly.
If you play another house, do you like have a different friend?
So from my understanding, I looked at some other people playing this game. That friend that you see right there is the same friend. It just goes to the same house as you.
You're a boy or a girl, it's still the same Sebastian.
Yeah. Sneaky, sneaky. I mean, I feel like it would make this game way harder to program if they made it so that all of your friends weren't like designed to be like that. Oh. I fixed in the settings so it doesn't tear as much now. But it still tears when I go between when I go through doors. Apparently, setting it to ultra settings was too much for my poor little computer. I mean, I took a look on stream to see how it looks, and I think it comes out much better now.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
Incendio! Rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
There's pages missing.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Okay. No. Quests? What am I supposed to do now?
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
What's This is the world map, northern region of Hogwarts. Okay. Lower Hogsfield. Okay. Sure, let's go do this one.
I certainly make sure I stay. What am I?
I'm not sure what's going on here, but it's kind of funny. He phased into that wall.
I'd like to retire to Hogsmeade one day.
The map doesn't know where to make me run.
Accio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Revelio.
Groundskeeper's tools.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Okay, I'm glad to hear it.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Beg your pardon. How dare you look at me?
What's going on here?
Nothing warms a body like incendio.
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
But Mummy...
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home. Especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawing?
Very well, Mummy.
Revelio.
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists...
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be,
I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I
They
shouldn't
must
be...
have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You're gonna regret it. I refuse to be treated in this manner!
Protego! Levioso!
No!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Potato! Expose them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student on the line!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these tires.
Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! The flames make the pyre sink.
How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
That's neat. Well, I'm gonna end the stream right here.